welcome to another video where I join with Ray, my brother-in-law, in his car and join the North Coast 4x4 Club for a day of adventure. Come with us. Well, good morning everybody. With the North Coast 4x4 Club, and we're going to be doing a drive up in the Curra State Forest. So we're just about to do the meeting briefing and we'll get underway, so come with us.
For me, in that I've blown my front diff, so I'll be jumping in with a lawn. Having said that, the track wasn't that bad. It was just that it was a little bit greasy. I slid into a deep rut. I had a couple of goes to try and drive out, and then I winched out, and that's when I realised I must have blown my front diff.
Not a CV again.
No, it's a big hole in the diff.
It's done the diff before too.
So yeah, you think a CV would have gone, but no. There's some nice little challenges in there. There's a series of little bog holes and stuff, but I wasn't having any real dramas up until that point. There is a few spots where you'll probably need spotters, because if you get the line wrong, you could end up in some big holes. One of them was probably about 3 meters deep, but there's room to go around it. Rightio, the usuals, headlights on once we leave here. Channel 12 is our radio. Make sure you watch for the vehicle behind you. You're always going to be responsible for the vehicle behind you, so make sure they have followed you around any intersections or turns. At any stage that you felt that you can't do something, the first thing is ask for a spotter, and we will give you some advice. We will spot you, but if you still don't want to do it, you have the option of turning around and going back. If at all possible, we'll just point you to the nearest exit. Otherwise, one of us will escort you back to the exit. It is your choice to do any of this track. All right? No one is making you do it. Now we have a visitor, Wayne, coming along. Wayne's in the cruiser, and we have Ray, and Ray's in the Colorado. Cole runs his own YouTube channel called Explanations. And is there anybody who's not happy about having their video, like just a picture of their vehicle on video?
Just don't film my bottom.
Okay. Right. We're all underway. Okay, so I've jumped in with Ray in his Holden Trailblazer. That's it, yeah. Keep thinking of Colorados and all sorts of stuff like that. So yeah, the two old Muppets. We're in the convoy and we're heading through Gympie. So everybody's airing down. Going to start with around about 18 to 20. If we need to go down further we can, but that'll do us for the moment. Excellent, we're off. So we're on the track. It looks fairly easy so far, but things could change at any minute.
Yes.
So this is our first reasonably steep bit of hill. It's got this big rut in here. Somebody just tried to come up there before, or diffed out on that big hump there. But most of them are going to be riding those ridges on either side there. Like Ray's going to try another line. Left hand down a bit and just try and miss that tree again. Ooh, now that's given me a bit of a workout, that hill. Ray's fine, he just drove up it.
Yeah, I'm good. Scared the crap out of me a bit. Behind me, no trouble, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Did he just drive straight up?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. At least one other person had trouble.
Yeah. It's only because your front wheel dropped, your left wheel dropped into the rut,
Yeah.
because you were too far, a little bit too far over to the right, but that's what it's all about, right?
You said hug the tree and I hugged the tree.
Yeah, yeah, bloody tree hugger. So that's actually the steepest hill that we've got on the trip so far today, apparently. Dave's leading the trip, so who knows?
Who knows what's going to happen.
Little puddle coming up.
I know it's counterintuitive sometimes, but you feel you've got to turn one way, but you've got to trust the spot up.
Lead me astray, Cole.
Yeah. Let's see how Ray goes. His car's a little bit narrower, so we'll see how he goes. He's got Dave ahead spotting him because we're just going to be right on the very edge of this.
Perfect, Ryan, perfect.
So that's the advantage of having a really good spotter, and Dave's one of the best spotters I've ever met. He'll guide you down, keep your wheels in the right spot, and yeah, awesome. We're in Queensland, so there's the lantana everywhere out in the bush. This is a wild plant and introduced species, which is just a real curse.
Okay, when you cross the bog hole, you've got the option of going through the lantana or going around the right. I went round the right last Sunday.
We had one last little hill climb to do, not that steep, but it was getting time for a cup of tea, so we thought we'd just get up to the main road up here and then we'll stop.
They must have bloody zoomed ahead.
Yeah. So we just pulled up and had a little bit, or having a little bit of morning tea.
Yep.
Yeah, nice cold drink. Bit
Yep.
of fruit cake.
Yep, good fruit cake.
What more could you want?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just before the big...
Right, we're off.
Yep, we're off.
Off again.
Dead fish in the sea.
Something like that.
On the beach.
We've altered the convoy a little bit on the way back. We're the third car in the row. Yeah. Put your left wheel over here a little bit. You see those two rocks with the big V in the middle? Yeah, one wheel over each of those. I don't know about you, but I find it amazing that it can be dry for months and months and months, and then all of a sudden you come across bog holes in the middle of the dry area. stopped on this little section of the track because there's a little side track there, and we've got to make sure the car behind us knows that we've come that way. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a bit of fun. Yeah, you're going to have a bit to wash out of your car.
Yeah, I am.
Later on, eh?
Splashed in the windows and everything.
Yeah, but
Good
that's
fun.
That's part of the fun. Yeah, so that's a hole we want to avoid. So this is the 3 metre deep hole that Dave referred to earlier on in the trip briefing. And he's just going to guide people around it just to make sure that bank doesn't collapse down in, because you'd probably lose a whole car down in that hole. Well, that was pretty much the last of the bog hole sections of this track, but we're still only halfway through. But I'm going to leave this video here. We've still got plenty more to come. We're actually going to find the bits of Dave's car that are missing from when he did the recce on the track here. And we'll see you in the next video. So remember to do the whole like and subscribe thing. I'll see you then.
Yeah, and when I got into here,
Yeah,
my front wheel wouldn't come up here, and it started going sideways in there.
Yes.
And I finished up here, and you can see there's my dip oil. Oh, there's part of my dip.
Rose is going to go and drive through Nolan's. Doing it for the nanas.